One of the Great Rift team's most difficult assignments took them deep into Mount Suswa's volcanic crater, home to a troop of very unusual baboons. Instead of spending the night in trees, they have taken to sleeping down caves. Cameraman Justin Maguire is here to film them. Maasai elder Jeremiah Ole Tanin will be Justin's guide. He hopes that the baboons will attract visitors to Mount Suswa, generating income for his community.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Fantastic cave. So this is where the baboons come in and sleep, is it?
Yeah, this is where they spend during the night.
With the baboons out foraging for the day, Justin has a chance to recce the cave. Jeremiah warns that when they return at dusk, they will be wary and easily spooked. And baboons can be dangerous. Justin will have to be on his guard.
So how many baboons use this cave?
To find over 100.
100 baboons, that's incredible. And I'm going to be in there with them. So it's going to make 101 baboons.
Yeah.
You think they'll be frightened of me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping I can be a bit like a baboon and they'll be relaxed with me.
Justin's problem is that if he tries to climb down here at night, he'll wake any baboons sleeping close to the entrance. Luckily, Jeremiah has a cunning plan. The Maasai know of a concealed entrance which should give Justin the chance to sneak in unseen. Before venturing down at night, he decides to go for a daylight run-through.
This is one bendy ladder. Okay, here goes.
To film in such a tricky situation, Justin has an experienced team with him.
Okay, I'm setting it back down, okay?
Phil Chapman is the director, but he is also an experienced caver. Once inside, it becomes apparent that getting both them and the equipment through the cave is not going to be as easy as they first thought.
Looks tiny, Jeremiah. Are we ready to get through there? I can hear bats. Are there bats in there?
Okay.
That's quite nice. Fine to cross through. Oh, watch your head.
Very sharp stalactites.
Inside, the team find thousands of bats preparing for a night's hunting. Not only do the bats produce tons of droppings, they also share the cave with less welcome inhabitants.
Oh, look. Have a look at these millions of fleas. I think I can feel them crawling up the trouser leg.
That is quite amazing.
Yeah, I'm actually covered in fleas on my leg.
I can feel them going up my leg.
Finally, they reach the baboon's sleeping chamber. And Jeremiah was right. The signs of baboons are everywhere.
As you can just see, all the rocks are very smooth, shiny. Just feel it.
Yeah, that's incredibly
It's
smooth.
very smooth and shiny.
Yeah.
It's just because of rubbing of the bottom of the baboons.
Right, so these have got... They're smooth because of the baboon's bottoms have rubbed
because
on
of the
these for
baboon's
many
bottom.
years.
Yeah. So I've been rubbed.
I can see there's a baboon poo on the top.
Oh, yeah. You see?
Okay.
Knowing that baboons are here in numbers is great news for filming, but poses Justin with another problem. Baboons could be extremely dangerous in the confined space of the cave, so Justin needs some way to scare them off if they come too close.
The BBC, in their thoughtfulness, have provided me with a rape alarm in case I have trouble with any of the baboons.
Yeah.
There are some big males, aren't there?
Oh, yeah.
Hoping I'm not going to have to. I'm hoping I'm not going to get to the stage they're attacking me.
Oh, yes.
Not only will the team have to build a hide, they also have to rig up special lights producing infrared which the baboons can't see. But it's close to sunset, and the baboons are already on their way.
We don't have enough time. That's the big problem. No, seriously, we're very close to not being able to light this. We're going to have to start now.
If the baboons return early and find the team, they may desert the cave, scuppering any chance of filming.
It's 10 to 6, and the sun will be setting pretty soon. We've run out of time, and we don't want to be here whilst the baboons return. Phil, I think you guys should really go.
Plug that one in.
I'll plug that one in, yeah.
With the lights rigged, the team leave to allow the baboons to settle in for the night.
Just got down into the cave now. It's night. It's one thing walking through the cave with all the guys, another walking through it at night with 60 baboons, which I'm a little bit nervous about.
Justin is in total darkness, filming himself in infrared light, which neither he nor the baboons can see.
I found my guide string now, which leads me to the last bit of the hide. Spotted by one really. The baboon that spotted me has fallen asleep, so hopefully he's still barking. Incredibly quiet. I'm really amazed how quietly they sleep. The only thing that's changing is the bat sounds. There's more and more bats in the cave, which is a clear signal that dawn is approaching, and soon the baboons are going to wake up, I think. It seems like the defining sound of the morning or the baby squealing. Sounds like any household, really.
Justin's perseverance has revealed, for the first time, the underground behavior of these unique baboons. And back at camp, he can share these glimpses with the team.
I have never seen a baboon sleeping.
In the past, baboons were persecuted for killing livestock. However, attitudes are slowly changing.
They will not be killing them. We want now to start to conserve them, to get a relationship between bamboos and human beings, because their community can benefit from them.
Justin's filming quest has been a success, and as interest in Mount Suswa increases, the Maasai will be able to share with others their unique cave-dwelling. Serious challenges for the crew. They had to climb huge tropical trees in the pitch dark. But first, they had to find the chimps. And that meant trekking for miles through the jungle with some serious baggage. Once they found them, they had to wait until dark, when the chimps had picked their nesting spots. Their mission was to climb into the canopy and film the chimps sleeping from above. But this meant climbing in the dark, which would put the crew to the test. Chimps nest anywhere between 4 and 40 meters off the ground, and never in the same place twice. The first task is to find a tree suitable for climbing without disturbing the chimps. When darkness falls, the team use image-intensifying scopes to look into the canopy. The final say goes to tree climbing expert Tim Fogg.
It's not good at all. There are no trees which give us a view of the nests tonight. It's just really frustrating because they're all here. There's about 6 or 7 nests just right above us and a little bit off to that side. But there's no big trees overlooking them, so we're stuck on climbing tonight. I think we'll probably just do ground shots. I can't see anything that I can get up that's any use at all.
Grounded for the night, they set up the kit on the forest floor. Cameraman Martin Dawn has developed a brand new night vision camera that can see without any artificial light at all. It's called a starlight camera, and it uses an image intensifier that means it can capture unique animal behavior not usually visible to the human eye.
Amazingly, we have now got a shot of a sleeping chimpanzee. It's not a great shot, it's not a remarkable shot, but it is probably the first time ever that a chimpanzee has been filmed asleep in its tree nest. This is actually kind of like Big Brother, only more interesting.
But the team aren't satisfied with filming from the ground. Encouraged by their terrestrial success, the next night sees the crew stalk the chimps to a much better location for climbing.
There is a big tree right in the back there. It's just whether we get a view through.
Big tree behind there. Is it a much higher tree than
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I think so.
Tim aims his catapult at a branch high in the canopy.
Okay, I think I got that.
Chimps are super sensitive in the night, and no one knows how they'll react to a film crew swinging above them. Getting the ropes up is just the start of the climbing process.
We've got a load test the ropes now. And what I'm dreading is that when we pull, we're going to hang 2 of us on the ropes to see if the branches will hold it. And if it breaks, I don't know, well, it's going to cause mayhem with the chimps. I don't know, but we have to try it. Safety-wise, I can't go up there without seeing that the branches are strong enough to take me, so that's it.
Satisfied the ropes are strong enough, Tim heads up the tree, with no idea what he might find in the jungle canopy.
Okay, well, it didn't go to plan, really, because I started climbing. The ropes went in really easily, amazingly, and then I started to climb, and as soon as I hit some foliage, I started getting the old little itch. And by the time I got through the first bit of foliage, I was flailing. I was covered in tiny little ants that were just on a suicide mission. They were just eating me alive. And I tried to climb on and I got a bit further up and they were still going at me. They started getting in my sleeves and then all around my waist
And then they started getting into my neck. They went all around my neck, and they got in my helmet as well, so at one point I had to take my helmet off and try and shake them out. Nasty little things.
Undeterred by creepy crawlies, Tim and the team head back to the jungle, hoping for a more successful climb.
It's incredibly close. It's about maybe 6 meters above and just behind me. And the tree I'm going for is just over that way. And that should give us a good shot down on him in his nest. That's what we're aiming for. But I noticed that I'm right on a big pile of elephant dew. Just putting on some insect repellent. And then I'm going to take my sleeves up because I want to try and keep the ants out if they're there this time.
Geared up once again, Tim heads up to check the view. Martin prepares to record from the ground, and tree climbing specialist cameraman Nick Turner can finally take to the trees. And right behind him, Martin sends up a precious cargo.
The world's only HD Starlight camera is in the bag, so let's not stand under it in case it falls. It's a real mess up here with gear. I mean, we know where everything is, but it's just everything has to be tied on so we don't drop anything. And there's cables and tapes and ropes and carabiners all over the place. We're about 15 metres off the deck, and the chimps are around about 10 to 12 metres away from us and down slightly.
The team are close to success, but before they can even take a shot,
What's going on?
the armed ranger has heard something.
It seems we've got some elephants coming close to us and we're not sure what to do or what they're going to do. So we're leaving our lights on so the elephants can see us and don't get suddenly surprised. I'm pretty sure they'll just try and stay away from us. But you never know.
Elephants have very poor eyesight in the dark. If they come across the crew, they might take fright and attack.
We think that might be an elephant.
We should have a B plan here.
They're probably curious rather than dangerous, but I'm not an expert in elephant behaviour. My plan is to run behind the tree and hide, possibly even try and climb up into it, probably get up there. I'm afraid that's the best I can offer. You're probably quite safe up there. I don't think they'll be able to knock the tree down. But what I'll make sure I do is I'll set the thing in to record before I go, so because I can't imagine the chimps are going to be too happy about having elephants running around like that.
With nowhere to hide, the crew carries on, and the guard comes back with news.
This is chimpanzee.
It's a chimpanzee.
Yes, it is really.
Are you sure?
Yes, of course.
The chimps had been playing tricks on the crew. So once the fear of elephants is past, they can finally get on and film the nesting chimps from high in the canopy. At their most intimate moments. It showed for the very first time how these great apes snuggle down in the treetops and how it's possible to have a comfortable night's sleep in the jungle.
So I guess that's probably why they send the French Foreign Legion here to do their training. It's a pretty nasty place.
cameraman Gavin Newman and director Ingrid Cavalli found themselves in one of the rift's hotspots.
It seems to be the windiest place in Africa, and I'm having to hold on to the tripod for dear life.
So in this side, I'm in Africa. And if I just hop across here, I'm now in Asia. No, I'm not, I'm the other way around, hang on. Damn! Oh, there's one here, right beside us.
The team came here to film what lives in the Great Rift, where it plunges beneath the sea. Gavin has brought his own specialist kit out here to Djibouti in the southern Red Sea.
Fingers crossed everything does what it says on the tin.
Gavin has spent the last 5 years perfecting a remotely operated camera system, or ROV, to film underwater much deeper than divers can. This is its maiden voyage, and everyone is understandably nervous.
This is the time you don't want to make a mistake because you'll pay for it later on. Come here. I'm a bit of a toy freak at heart. Lots and lots of wires, unfortunately.
Vincenti, the boat's dive master, can't wait to put it in the water.
I think we're gonna see landscapes, seascapes that nobody has seen before.
Captain Amin is intrigued by the machine Gavin has named Nemo.
How deep you can go with this?
This can go to about 300 meters.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot deeper than me.
Gavin finally fits the ROV with its video camera.
We just give Nemo his eyes. The rest of it's a bit of a taxi for this camera system. All we have to do now is throw it in the water.
Tomorrow is Nemo's big day and the culmination of Gavin's labor of love. At first light, Gavin and the crew head out to the Gubet al-Karab, or Devil's Cauldron. Here, the Great Rift plunges deep below sea level.
We're at the edge of the wall right now.
Okay, so here it's a good place.
Jacques Cousteau is said to have come here in search of sea monsters.
And it's a place full of legends. Legends about spirits living in the small cracks that they have in the rocks. When Cousteau came here, they put a cage with a camel inside. They put it down, and when they took it out, the cage was completely crushed. No camel inside.
And did Cousteau say what happened to the camel?
No explanation.
So you think this is a good place to dive then?
We have to try.
It's time for Nemo to get wet.
It was a little bit chaotic, but let's just get in and see how it's floating.
It's my baby! Oh, it's your baby.
It's looking good. Nemo's ready to start exploring the depths of the crack.
Go, go, go.
Wow.
Okay, see where we are. So far, so good. It's finally underwater and it's finally filming images. The beauty of what we're doing is that we have no idea what we're going to find anyway. It could be we find a huge rift crack with all sorts of interesting marine life that nobody had any idea was down there.
But Gavin senses things aren't quite right.
Okay, I think they're pulling me on the cable. Are they? Can you just check what they're doing with the cable? They should still be feeding cable.
Yeah, they're feeding you cable.
Okay, in that case we've got a problem and we're stuck. At the moment we might have the cable around some rocks on the bottom, but I'm not entirely sure.
Gavin's suspicions are confirmed. The cable is entangled around some rocks.
Dropping the ROV isn't as straightforward as we thought it was going to be. There's lots of gnarly bits of volcanic formation that could damage or even destroy the ROV. Gavin, what you think?
Yeah, I'm just a little bit busy right now.
Vincenti dives in immediately to sort the problem.
Bring it up, yeah, please.
Okay, hey.
Feet cable out.
Out.
Cable out, yes, into the water.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. This is not a place to be trifled with. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Whoa, that's better. Okay, we're now looking at the very mouth of the crack here. There's an amazing amount of marine life down here. It's very diverse as well. There's soft corals and hard corals. And a lot of fish. There's 3 cuttlefish here. I think we got a discarded boat's anchor. They've obviously lost in the crack. A nice bunch of butterfly fish hiding around it. Maybe it's Cousteau's anchor, who knows?
There's a whale shark around, and he was going towards the rift.
Towards the rift. Okay, well,
going down. So if you see something big,
we know what it is.
Whale sharks have come here to feed on the plankton at shallow depths. This is not a job for Nemo. Gavin can't miss out on a chance to film the world's biggest fish and puts the ROV filming on hold.
Not 2, 3, 4. Woo! Oh, there's one here, here, right beside us. Go! I'm trying!
What's happening?
It's quite big. We've got a bunch of about 5 whale sharks right ahead of us. I think I got 5 in one shot, and you just kept turning around, and there was like another one right behind you.
Yeah, there's 2 swimming side by side. Maybe this is a mating ritual.
After successfully filming whale sharks, Gavin's back with Nemo. He's determined to take the ROV deeper than anyone has been before.
Putting ROVs down holes is never considered to be a great move, but obviously you have to take risks to get the sort of images that we want. Just gotta be careful I don't get stuck here. Didn't really want it to end up being Nemo's tomb.
This ROV giving you grey hair.
Yes, I think it's aging me prematurely, definitely. You can see the rift carries on down there, way below us.
You've gone quite far if you are down in the middle.
Yeah. Just gotta hope that I can maneuver myself out. Oh, there's a nice little moray eel there on the wall. It's beautiful. If I turn the lights off altogether, you'll see it's totally dark down here. You wonder what happened to the light. We're now heading right down, quite deep in the crack here. It's like a sort of chasm to the bottom of the world. So I'll pretty much guarantee you 80.3 meters is the deepest dive anyone or anything has done in the Goubet. It's a very strange environment down here because most of the creatures that we're looking at probably never see light. Never really seen anything like this before. Looks like lots of skeletal coral. Quite pretty. Do you know what that is?
This?
Yeah.
No.
Nemo's ROV technology has finally revealed the strange yet beautiful underwater realm that no human eyes have ever seen before.